Fasting and spiritual detox, escaping the hold of less spirits. For years, Naomi felt like a shell of herself. Her energy was constantly depleted, her mind foggy, and her spirit weighed down by an invisible force. She had always been a people pleaser, especially when it came to her narcissistic mother, who treated her more like a product than a daughter. Naomi's mother had always pushed her to be perfect, to succeed, and to fulfill her own unmet dreams, leaving Naomi feeling used and drained. But it wasn't just her mother's influence that haunted her. Naomi began to realize that her past sexual encounters had left deeper scars than she'd imagined. She felt tied to people she no longer wanted in her life, as if unseen chains bound her to them. She often had vivid, unsettling dreams and felt a lingering sense of shame and emptiness that she couldn't shake. Desperate for answers, Naomi sought out a spiritual advisor who revealed a shocking truth: she was under the influence of less spirits. These entities had attached themselves to her through her past relationships and the toxic energy of her family, particularly her mother. They fed on her life force, leaving her weak and disconnected from her true self. The advisor suggested a radical solution: a period of fasting and spiritual detox. Naomi was hesitant. She had never fasted before, but she was willing to try anything to break free. The process was intense. Naomi abstained from food for several days, drinking only water and herbal teas. She spent hours in prayer and meditation, asking for divine intervention to sever the ties that bound her. She also performed cleansing rituals using sage, salt, and holy water to purify her space and her body. As the days passed, Naomi began to feel a shift. The fog in her mind lifted, and she felt a clarity she hadn't experienced in years. The chains that had bound her to her past began to loosen, and she felt a renewed sense of energy and purpose. But the hardest part was confronting her mother. Naomi realized that her mother's narcissism and manipulation had created an environment where less spirits could thrive. She set firm boundaries, refusing to be used as a tool for her mother's ambitions. It was a difficult conversation, but it was necessary for Naomi's healing. By the end of her fasting and detox, Naomi felt like a new person. She had reclaimed her life force, severed the ties to her past, and broken free from the hold of less spirits. She vowed to never again let anyone or anything take control of her energy.